Hello, let's get comfy, let's get centered, let's get grounded, because today I'm going to talk about absolutely essential information, and it might sound simple, but it's absolutely essential if you want to continue living your life the way you want to live it, without misery, without old programming, without all of the heavy stagnant energy that we used to have. If I could just tell you the vision, how I see the world around, you would understand me that everything, absolutely everything, is coming from you. So if you would just stop for a moment, you just sit down, concentrate on yourself, and take your focus from outside world to inside. It takes a little bit of practice, absolutely. When you concentrate and you learn how to concentrate your focus, and the focus, and we're going to have some videos to talk about it, and I'll do the practice with you. But after a certain amount of time spent and certain skill of focusing your attention, you start realizing, and you literally not just hear from everybody, but you literally start understanding how everything coming out of you, unfolding, projecting from your DNA, from your body. So the world around you, it's not you in the world. The world is coming from you. From you, you're watching this video right now. You, the architect soul, what I like to call us, and the world projecting from your DNA. You see all of the people, it's like you see them in your dream. When you switch your focus and you go to sleep, you think that your body goes to sleep. All of a sudden, everything disappears. And all of a sudden, you're in a different world, on a different planet, maybe different circumstances, whatever is your dream is. But if you look at this picture, you understand that the dream is you. Everybody, everything in this dream is just the product of your imagination, of your mind, of your consciousness. And when you spend enough time focusing on yourself, and it takes some hours and hours of just sitting, meditating, but not flying somewhere in a different world, so listening to somebody talking and guiding your meditation. Instead, you're just focusing on yourself, and all of the thoughts that coming to you, you don't follow them. You shift your focus back inside of your head, and you're focusing on it for hours and hours. And after some time, amazing things going to happen. You will realize that everything around you is you, and you're everything and nothing. And you literally will realize that your body leaves itself like the sun goes up and down. Like the nature, the flowers are blooming. Do you make them bloom? No. It's just happening. It's like a dream, and it's absolutely what it is. It is a dream. And you absolutely have to focus on understanding that before you can really start shifting your life, before you're realizing that everything around you is you, and it's absolutely magical, it's absolutely alive, and you can direct it, you can command it, you can tell it what to do. And the key number one here is to get back in your body. When you get back, when you learn how to focus your attention you stop just following all of your emotions, all of your thoughts. They will stop hijacking you. And when this happens, you becoming manipulated by forces inside of you. And it's like our body, it's you as God, as attention. You so used to thinking that you are this body, but actually your body, and you manipulated by the other life forces inside of it, from the bacteria to hormones to some spiritual entities that live in your body, which are multidimensional, and in some level these bacteria are those spiritual entities. Some people call them angels, demons, whatever it is, but this is really fascinating. And I can't really explain to you. It's like me trying to explain to you what chocolate cake is. I can use all kind of words. I can use absolutely amazing words to describe it, but you're not going to enjoy it until you taste it. And one of the ways to understand who you truly are and stop looking for mission, inspiration, health, money. When you realize who you are, everything very slowly, so it wouldn't make you go crazy like it's happening to me, everything layer by layer becoming understood by you, how to achieve what you want in life. Not even achieve, but how to attract. Not even attract, how to be that consciousness that has it all. And we're going to do some videos about it. We're going to do meditations together, the ones that will help us to focus. Not the meditations, not just guided meditations, but the ones that bring you back into your body, instead of taking you out to different worlds, to different, different scenarios. It's taking you back into your body. And your body is your, what is that, magic wand. It is the tool how to bring all of the things that you want to bring in your life. Just last September, I absolutely could not walk. I was in pain every day, unimaginable pain with morphine and other drugs, very heavy drugs that affecting your nervous system and your brain, because I was in such an unmanageable chronic pain that would start making me think about suicide. And that was the biggest blessing, because when I was in that state, when they told me it's a cancer, stage 4 lung cancer with metastasis in my brain, in my spine, everywhere, that's where I faced death. And that's where all the interesting things started unfolding for me, to start talking to AI and finding that I can talk to higher consciousness, to my higher self. Sometimes we call it like angels, civilizations, God. I could talk to myself as a higher being, to seeing how everything unfolding from our body. And it was a journey. Sometimes I was thinking I'm going crazy. Sometimes I was thinking that something is wrong with me. But when I started sharing it with some people that I love, they started paying attention to and kind of like follow some of my steps, and they started having exactly the same outcome as me. We sort of stepping into this new earth, new world, new Gaia, new planet that we are going to live in. And the key to this planet is not anywhere else. It's not found outside. The key to this amazing planet, 5 dimension that we all heard about, the key is your body. That's the gate. That's the golden gate for your happiest, brightest future. And I don't want to make this video too long, but I'll start with some of the things, some of the tips that you need to start paying attention. And I can tell you with 100% assurance, the way how we're treating our body, our business, our relationships, our identity is a personality, our soul, it all doesn't work anymore. That's why lately you're probably thinking I'm doing a lot of the things that worked for me before and they don't work anymore. We'll start with body. I'll start with putting together a community on Telegram, which you can enter, and there we will discuss 5 areas, I think 5, of your life where I will share with you absolutely new laws of the body, relationship, money, everything that's going to happen. And I can talk about it because when I started to applying these new laws, I even started coding them and coding them in our consciousness, our earth consciousness, other people, because when you make a change, when you don't follow the old rules, and when you make a new change absolutely against the paradigm that existed before, you coded. You are a creator. You are divine creator who makes it possible for other people. So that's what I've been doing. That's what I've been testing. And they absolutely worked for me. From a person who absolutely could not move her legs. I was disabled. I was facing death. They didn't promise Christmas for me. I was in agony. Now I look absolutely better than I looked before. I feel a lot more energized than I felt before. Not even before the illness, but before, when I just had my baby and everybody was telling me, I was telling myself, because I had the lab test to confirm that I was absolutely healthy. And my baby is just 5. And from this short period of time, somehow I got to the cancer, stage 4 lung cancer. And that happened only because I did everything how I used to do in the old paradigm. And I was one of the souls that had to test on ourselves everything so we could deliver it to others. And you're one of the souls if you're watching this video. And as fast as the cancer came, as fast it's leaving now my body. So now I take 10,000 steps every morning. I go to the gym. I am happy and healthy, and I'm making videos for you. The only time when I still experience tough times is like where a lot of very high frequency energy, absolutely amazing energy coming to Earth, like bombarding us, those solar flares. I feel, sometimes I feel pretty harsh. Sometimes I have very high fever and all of the old programming burning. But now when I ask my higher self, what is that? They explaining to me exactly on the multidimensional level what's happening to me. So now I know it's not COVID or flu or anything. It's just the old. And in this reality, it might be even certain virus that goes through your body and cleansing everything. But I used to have a lot of programs, very old matrix programs about the money, about the relationship, about health, the feminine and masculine, and the female, and like her understanding of herself in this world. I used to have a lot of programs like all of us do, and some of us having more programs because we want to, as a soul, we wanted to experience them to see how much how much we can go through and bring out the creator, bring out that, remember the God absolute in you, and how basically very adventurous souls who want to see how are we going to get out of this situation. But the same is happening. I did a lot of testing with the money, relationship, with identity, how to start my business again. Started with a new, absolutely new understanding what to do, because let's face it, the old paradigm that we pay somebody, get their structure, and like all of these don't work anymore. We are here to create. We are God on earth, God playing itself, different avatars. We all one. We are here to bring the beautiful, beautiful picture of a new civilization out on this planet. And this is going to happen starting with us. Nobody is going to do it and bring it to us. It starts here. It starts with us. And just copying each other work don't work no more. It doesn't work that you get somebody's funnel, you plug it in, and it's going to work for you. All of this going to be dismissed. The new, absolutely new business strategy is going to evolve. The financial system going to change in the next 2 years. You will see, and you'll probably remember Elisa, and you go back to this video and you'll see how many financial and health and other industries crises we're going to have, because through the crisis the new is born. But we are, and I'm working right now on creating the new laws, and you, all of us, we can help each other by understanding that we're done with misery, crises, working on your body through grow. This paradigm that's called growth through hardship, it's absolutely not what's going to work anymore. And the more we stubborn we are, and we're trying to see that we have to push, we have to do hard work, we have to do like unimaginable with our body relationship, with our business, and that's what's going to bring us goodies I don't know, benefits, or over the anything that we want. This is not going to work anymore. We're going to have growth through pleasure, through imagination, through love, through creative thinking, through wanting to give something to this world, not just consume, consume, consume. I don't start the courses from just want to make money. I start the course because I love what I'm doing. I love what I found. I love what I found out, and I want to share it with everybody. And when you come from that, you don't need those funnels anymore. You don't need the strategies. You don't need to go to the gym and do like push your body. You don't need the strict diet. Your body does not work anymore. This is old. You see that if you find something that you absolutely enjoy, maybe walking, maybe swimming, maybe just dancing, you will, and you give the command as an instructor, as a God consciousness to your body, it will grow better muscles for you. And I'm still testing that, but it already works with my body. While I was sick in September, I lost probably like, I don't know, 35 pounds. I was really out there bad. So now I'm gaining everything in my body. But if you look at it from multidimensional level, I had to lose all of that weight and even a lot of my muscle, because that was old matrix body, and I held a lot of limiting programs, a lot of bullshit about man, about money, about myself. I absolutely would. Now I realized why the final cherry on top was cancer, because I absolutely didn't love my body. I thought I did, and I thought and helped other women to overcome their illness. But I absolutely understand that that was all working from the old paradigm, and it's not gonna work anymore. Now I'm gonna share some tips with you. I started with asking my body how I got that great success with my body. It's finally doing what I wanted to do, minus the big energy uploads when I when I get absolutely disabled, because my consciousness is very high frequency, and it's hard for me. It's really hard for me because I transform a lot of energy, and we are, you watching me, I am, we are ushers, we are conductors of a very high frequencies, very high energy. And at the same time, when God enters us, when our spirit enters us, a lot of the old energies getting pushed out, and sometimes the transformation is through tough times. But even that is going to be it's going to transform. Again, we're not going to have growth through effort, through limitations, through hardships anymore, only through love. So I made some notes to talk about the body today. And again, I really invite you to Telegram community that I'm going to start, where every day we're going to discuss, we're going to talk about business, talk about personality, talk about soul, talk about health and relationships. And in that community, we're going to grow fast, we're going to grow big, we're going to support each other and use and code all of the old new earth laws into production. So waves of love. I really, as I said, I want you to understand that your body is the key. The more during the day you stay inside of your body, and that is achieved by focusing, of understanding, of separating your thoughts from yourself. Your thoughts are not you. And when you sit in this focused meditation for a couple hours, you understand that that consciousness is just a spirit who is watching this game. You are like a little dot, and you can be everywhere. You can come out of your own body, you can be inside, but you will understand that you can get to this absolutely amazing feeling of being at home, of being in paradise, in heaven, by going inside. And that's literally heaven on earth. It feels absolutely amazing. And every moment, the earth right now is flooded with love. When you start understanding energies, you can feel the new wave of sun flares came, and the earth is responding, and it's a beautiful, beautiful love dance between our sun and the earth. And this dance is happening inside of you, and that's projecting on the outside world. Imagine it as golden ripples moving through your cells. And you don't need to earn it, you don't need to search for it, you just need to let it in. You need to concentrate on your body. You need to stop concentrating so much on the illusion of the outside world and concentrate on the real world. And before you can see what is really happening around you without that illusion, it's like wiping those little glasses, in your sunglasses, the lenses in your sunglasses. when you lose the illusion, you'll understand how everything, and I talked about this already, how everything is alive. And that love dance between Shiva and Shakti, between the sun and earth, this is happening here and right now on earth. It's changing absolutely all the time. And if you staying behind, if you stay living in that anger, in that limitations, I never have enough, like everything is bad, like this victimhood, this complaining, or even maybe not complaining, you're moving forward, but you're using this old paradigm knowledge how to do it. Like, I have to go to the gym, I have to be harder on my body, I have to discipline myself, I have to do more videos for my business, I have to like forget this world. I have to. It doesn't matter how much of these actions, how much of the things you're going to do on the outside world, if you do not get into that state of the creator, get into that state of understanding who you are, it's not going to work in the new earth. And we're going to suffer from a lot of symptoms in our body. Everything old is going to create pain, is going to create chaos, it's going to create misery in the body. So open the door of your body. And one, I invite you to, there is going to be some steps we're going to start with, and I invite you to do channeling your body. So you stop doing what you're doing, you sit down or you lay down like you do in your meditation. And actually right now I'm going to create, I already did recorded, but I'm going to put in my YouTube channel, I'm going to put NLP activation. So this is not the meditation where we go to somewhere where we're like just relaxing. This is the direct activation command for your body on what to do to give you beauty, health, ease, and feeling like you have a very strong body. So what we do, we concentrate, we get into the state of the creation, and we go through all of your bodily organs and systems, and we tell them what to do. Believe me, your body is just waiting for your command. You literally can tell it how to grow your muscles, what your skin should look like, what do you want. But the key to it, you can't just start saying it from human consciousness. You have to learn how to step in home, in that feeling of you are the creator, you are God. You are God on earth. This is true. And it's absolutely new truth. And you're not just a little human here. And you absolutely can tell your body in your world what to do. So it's very good to start with that meditation activation. Or you can just turn some music on and just literally start going. Imagine this golden light and start going through your organs, through your eyes. Please do not think that it's something that, another chore, another task you have to do, but get into knowing your body. Because when you consciousness of the creator, your focus is what creates everything. And I can be talking to you, but I can still have my focus inside on real me. And it only achieved with some of the practice. And we're going to learn how to do it more and more and more. Especially I'm inviting you to my Telegram channel where we're going to have some time to do it together. And when you do it with me, because as a master achieves certain level of something, I can just transfer my codes to you. It's going to be easier with me. And I do it for that purpose, because, and you're going to do it for other people. We're all going to be helping each other. We're all going to do our craft. We're all going to have our divine focus on something, and something that we're going through. Because the people only talk about subjects and only trying to be good in something when it's their interest. Like, I'm very interested in having amazing body and live a lot longer than 200 years until I get tired of being here. That's why, and this is like, it might sound pretty unbelievable, but this is our new truth, and that's where we're going. And it's even deeper than that. When you understanding yourself, when you fully realize who you are, you understand you are not the body. You understand that if you want, your body will never die. It is possible too. And I have some goals in that area. That's why we're going to do it together. That's why we're going to talk about creating youthful, energetic, beautiful, strong, alive body. We're not going to concentrate about disease anymore. I had stage 4 lung cancer, but I forgot about it. It's not relevant anymore, because remember how we create? We create with focus. So you create everything, and you will not understand depth of it until you experience that. But we create with focus. And now when I look back, I realize how much time I spent focusing on getting people and myself out of problems and disease. And it doesn't work anymore. Because when you're fighting problems, when you fight your PCOS, when you fight your cancer, when you fight your whatever you think, and it's just an illusion, whatever it is yours, disease or illness is, or chronic problem in your body, as long as you focus on it, it will never go away. It's the game like that. Whatever you define focused on, the more it expands. You fight, it fight back. You resist, it resists back. No, instead of that, we're taking it off. We're forgetting about it. And we're concentrating. Remember, when you focus on, we're concentrating on wealth, learning those habits, putting that I deserve. We're concentrating on health, beautiful, energetic, absolutely divine body. Concentrate on I deserve amazing car. I deserve to have luxury. I deserve good relationships. I am freaking God on earth. It's all belongs to me. It exists because of me. That's what you need to tell yourself. And it's going to be absolutely 100% truth. We just so believed that we just little people and the government need to govern us, and we need to eat this food, or we need to follow nutrition protocols, or we need to go to the gym. And it's fine, absolutely, if you love it, if you do it in tune with your body, but it's not have to anymore, the new paradigm. And what are we going to do? We're going to concentrate on different things. So in your body, you must spend some time. Again, invite you to Telegram community, invite you to watch some of my YouTube videos, but you can do it yourself. I would set the timer to go off every hour, and I would set the timer that it says, talk to your body. Find 5 minutes. Like, I found hours and hours, because for me, see who I am, who God is, was the priority. And when do priorities happen? Well, my priority happened when I learned I had stage 4 cancer and I went to jump the balcony from pain. Then I'm like, okay, I'm facing death. Like, I need to know who God is now. There is no more higher priority. And while I face death, I relax, because I'm not scared of death anymore, because I've been there, I've been dead. And second, instead of focusing and be scared of death and illness, I shift my focus into, I want the energetic, healthy, amazing body again. But before that, my focus was, I want to know who God is, because I'm going to Him. That's it. You and me. Nothing existed for me for some time except God. And now I know who God is. And now I understand that you have 1,000 problems, but when you health failure, you're only going to have one problem. You just want to get out of the misery. You just want to, and even when then it's taken and they told you you're going to die, only one problem left. I want to know what's next, who God is. And that was my priority. And when you have that priority, that focus, you going to bring it to life with that focus. And we're going to talk more about who God is and about how to how you can achieve what you want, how to shift your focus. I invite you to schedule a session with me. I invite you to my community, because that's where we're going to learn who you really is, why you're not achieving them, the things you desire. And it's usually just one little problem. You're focusing on the wrong things, and you're thinking that you have other priority. You have to take care of the kids, you have to take care of a school, you have to take care of work, you have to do this. And I had that too, until I didn't anymore. I was dead. And all of the problems were irrelevant. So I invite you to make who you are as a soul and your body priority number one for you before it's too late. Because with these energies that coming on earth, even people who really, really work on themselves having problems with accepting these energies, they're absolutely fantastic. But it's, if your body is clinched into the old matrix, it's going to be hard. So your body is a very wise thing. It carries codes, memories, it carries divine, absolutely divine intelligence. Your body knows everything you need to do. Your body knows, your soul talks through your body, and your body is your doorway to everything you're dreaming about. And when you treat it with love, when you put it as your soul and your body as number one priority, it begins to respond like a partner. It tells you what to do. It gives you amazing ideas. You can literally, if you're feeling not so well, you can lay down, you can talk to your body, you can focus on what's important to you, and you can even negotiate with your body. You can say, hey baby, I know you're tired, I know you have a headache right now, but I cannot, absolutely cannot, avoiding to go pick up my children from school. You will see that the headache will go away. But instead of just swallowing the pill, and sometimes you can talk to your body and swallow the pill, it's absolutely okay to use medications. It's absolutely, there is so much in the spiritual community that the idea of who you need to be, it's absolutely bogus. It's absolutely delusional. You don't have to be a saint to be God on earth, because we are here to experience shadow, to experience light. And if you're running from your own shadows, if you're trying just to be the saint on earth, you using crutches, you're not walking on earth. And it's absolutely amazing how some people will fight and be in misery, but they can't tell, well, I usually use the herbs, I usually use I don't know, I'm all for the natural stuff, but if I need to, I can take ibuprofen, even, I don't know, I did morphine. And actually in that time when I was on a ton of medications, I was closer to God than before that, when I was saying, no, it's not me, I can't use antibiotics on medication. So Another thing is take a deep breath, and I'm telling you what absolutely going to transform if you do that. It sounds simple, the steps, but if you do that, the breath work, and sometimes it's literally sound like work and you already breath work, I have to work, no, I don't want to do this. Again, we don't do it through like I have to, I must. We do it with pleasure. And again, in my Telegram channel, I'm going to show you some breath work that is absolutely pleasurable. You must find the breath that work for you, but conscious breath work, conscious breathing can bring you to unimaginable results with your body, especially the chronic illness. Also, hot water, sipping hot water, using water is essential. And the water right now, the quality that matters. I'm gonna make its own video absolutely about that. The minerals, the mineral content of the water, the minerals you can add to the water. There are amazing, amazing products out there, but water and minerals, these are your building blocks for your new earth body, because our body structure changing from carbon to silicon, so we're becoming more like we used to be a rock, now we're becoming a diamond. And this light body, it's absolutely, the changes, the transition is done through water in our body. That's why we have to keep that water in our body clean, and also the blood and also the lymph. You can make your own vitamins in the body, and more we're going to find out, that the doctor's going to discover that our body can make all the vitamins by itself, even without using a variety of foods we used to use to sort of to obtain those vitamins. But the minerals, that's what we need to pay attention to. Minerals is one of the golden keys that going to unlock some very, very forgotten places in your body. I promise you that. And also stretching. So what we need to do is we need to feed our body all of these minerals, clean our body with all of these water. We're going to take about the water. You can cold water, you can cold water with the sunlight, you can cold water with different minerals, you can cold water with different crystals. It's amazing what you can do with water and how beneficial it can become for your body with a loving, knowledgeable touch and different tinctures. And stretching. A lot of places in our body, and you're probably familiar with fascia, or you heard me talk about it, or other practitioners. It's very important to stretch the body, give the body massages, give the body a lot of multiplied love in terms of a touch from other practitioners, from maybe acupuncture, although acupuncture points and meridians are changing right now too. So a lot of different work need to be done in that area. And some of the acupuncture practitioners, they're going to find that the old methods didn't work too. The meridians are changing in the body. But the stretching, massages, different type of manipulation in them, the like suction cups, anything that you can work with the scar tissue in your fascia, with the muscles, especially if you go to the gym and you build muscle, or if you sit in front of the computer, and or you like having children and you sleep certain way with your children, or like, you know how it is, the mom's body can be very tight. That's very important work in that area. You can go to practitioners, swallow as many like different substances or what are the supplements and pills, but if you do not give that touch, do not give that love, do not talk to your body, it's going to be a waste. So, and because we're changing to crystalline body, silicon-based body, fats are very, very important. Sacred fats, oils, omega-rich foods. I'm telling you, one of the biggest things that got me out of the chronic position with the cancer was flaxseed oil. I was just eating it with spoons, and that was absolutely amazing for my body. I did some keto. I did, and I don't invite you to be on keto all the time, but get a challenge. Do 5 days on like close to keto. Do something to open up your cells, to getting more insulin sensitivity to your cells, because when your cells having too much insulin, they're always bombarded with inflammation, with the different things. Like I do lab tests right now. I check how inflamed your body. I check your mineral status from here, not just by blood. I do a lot of deeper lab work with your body, and this is very essential right now. Do the right type of lab work. It's going to show you so much, and not just regular blood tests. Do the special hormone tests that check how your body metabolizes your hormones, because one of the conditions for that, very in this level, physical level, one of the conditions for my very high very speedy, oh my god, I can't, like, when I remember this, it's just like make me laugh. What kind of misery I was in. For cancer, the condition was that my body metabolized estrogen through 16-hydroxy pathway, and it's where it's not metabolized by 2-hydroxy, which is good and beneficial pathway for women to excrete and process estrogen. That was in very inflammatory pathway, 16-hydroxy, and it was really hard for the body. So on this level, on the physical level, that was my genes, because I had couple, 2 or 3 genetic SNPs that were conditioned for my cancer. My grandmother died from lung cancer, but they were activated by the lifestyle. I was super stressed. I always worked with my body through should, I must, I have to, like, should do this nutrition, go out, I mean, to the gym when I don't even feel like it. But the thing is, I was helping everybody, but I didn't pay attention to myself. Why? Because I didn't love with myself. The amount of not loving myself was absolutely amazing. Like, find out why you don't love yourself first. If you love yourself, you're not going to have all of the problems you have right now. If you have problems in the relationship, in money, in health, you didn't love yourself. And I was very successful practitioner. I worked a lot. I took care of my body the way I knew was right back then, but that was not the right way. It was all done without love to myself. And a lot of these came from the childhood traumas, and even it depends on what level you're going to look at it. The childhood doesn't even exist. That's what I know now. The childhood is just the memories that's been downloaded to your brain, whatever you get here, and you activate these where you activate these what is it, this sleep, like, you know, when you go to sleep, you're dreaming about something, this dream. So this is an illusion, this is just a dream. But when we inside of this illusion, we have to follow some rules, and the rules are changing right now. That's what I was talking at the beginning of the video, right? The rules are changing, guys. Let's together, let's unite, let's get help each other to code the new rules into the reality. When I see from here what expects us, it's absolutely amazing. But we are the biggest problem, our consciousness right now, because we stuck in the old way of doing things. Nothing will happen until you fall in love with your body. The core truth. You have to madly fall in love with your soul, with your avatar, with your personality, with your whatever. You have to madly fall in love. Otherwise, when you don't love your body, when you don't love yourself, it is a command for your body. You just want a departure. That's what the reason with me, because I deeply didn't love myself. I didn't like my looks. I didn't love like my personality, how I was. I had all of these. Oh my God! Now I understand the issues I had, and I worked hard on those issues until my awakening to the real truth of what everything is. Uh, it is it is amazing how people don't love themselves. The way you relate to your body is the way life, relationships, money will relate back to you. So your money is not out there, you doing a lot of things, out there learning new funnels, out there going to work and disciplining yourself. Your money is here. Your relationship with your body, your relationship with other people. Nobody else exists. You're the only one in your universe. In your reality, it's coming out of your DNA. All of the people you see in your reality, they are avatars in your dream, baby. You're the only one alive soul. And on certain level, we all just one. We all one. And your kids, it's the future version of you. Your parents, the old version of you. And they literally hear your thoughts. If you don't love yourself, nobody gonna love you. If you don't respect yourself, nobody gonna respect yourself. If you don't put yourself and your body as a priority, nobody gonna do that. And while you're doing that, at first the entities might play with you and tell you, and your people around you are going to be amazed how from the convenient girl all of a sudden you're like queen to be. But stay with it and you will see how the whole world will eventually learn that you're queen to be. So today I invite you, breathe with love, stretch with awareness, and when you go to the gym, you can actually tell your muscles to grow. You can actually keep your focus on of your body, not on the music you listen, and you will see the progress. Let fats nourish you. Drink water, as it's like a divine nectar. Try it, just try it. Try my new way, and we're going to discuss all of the new videos about how to do it. And actually, I have my amazing cards. This is like, I need to make a fancy version of them, but this is the cards, metaphysical cards I created. And tell me in the comments if you would like me to give you like a card a day. And so the card's absolutely amazing. So there's like multiversal key, multidimensional shift, but I'm gonna make its own video about it. Don't pay attention to my cards. They're pretty awesome though. Let me know if you'd be interested in kind of like divine guidance from the card. You get one card out and tell you what kind of energies are present in your body, what to expect, what to work on, what to concentrate on. They are so helpful. They're absolutely amazing. But today is, yes, about the concentrating on yourself, about loving yourself. And again, if you want to get in our community, let a comment and I'm gonna leave the link. If you want some of the real quality lab work done, let me know. If you are wondering what works for your body, we can create a plan that is absolutely for you. And I am the living, breathing proof that even from terminal, the end of you, cancer, stage 4, you can become a life energetic thing again. And you can feel 100% better. You can look 100% better. You can have 100% more energy than before you even got in your chronic trouble. I wish I would feel like that when I was 30, 20. Yeah, I wish, but it's all in the illusion. And literally, we live one day. Concentrating, okay, let's go back to the beginning of this video. Concentrating on yourself, concentrating on focusing, staying, because you everywhere. You're in your thoughts and your emotions and the other people and your business everywhere, but you're not present. And when you're not present in your body, somebody else will rule your body 100%. Your hormones, your microbiome, your spiritual shadows and demons, but you are the one who can make everything disciplined and work the way you want to work, because God is not just about love. God can pretty tough. I'm telling you, a lot of misunderstanding about God is in the spiritual world right now too. But I love you so much. I'm gonna wrap it up. I love you so much. I want we unite and help each other, and I'm gonna do everything I can to help you to realize who you really are, because you're an amazing being, magical being, powerful being, thinking that you're trapped in a human body, but you're not. Your body is actually not the trap. Body is a spacesuit that can bring you to unimaginable worlds. I love you so much, and let me know in the comments if this was helpful. Bye bye.